Whoa, hey, what's with the anger? Today's April 20th. Relax, mellow out, take it easy. Imagine having such an angry response just because you don't understand something. I get it, the stock market seems really confusing, especially if you're new to investing, and then you come on an app like TikTok and you hear all these asshole content creators talking up big numbers. I make this, you can make that, blah, 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 blah. But I don't know, call me crazy. I think a much more mature response would be, how did you come to that number of 10%? Or can you prove that number of 10%? Or what investment specifically are you talking about that goes up on average 10% per year? But sometimes when people don't understand something, their reaction is to immediately go to anger, like this comment. Don't worry, no matter whether you're angry or confused or genuinely curious, I'm here to help. So let's take a look. The S&P 500 is an index that measures the performance of the overall markets. It's based on, I think, 11 different sectors, and the S&P 500 index consists of around 506 or 508 companies, and you'd probably recognize most of them. This is the list of the sectors that they're investing in. You can see it's about 11 of them, and here are their top 10 holdings, 506 in total. You recognize some of these names, right? And over the last 12 months, the S&P 500 is up 19.5%. Year to date, we're up 4%. Over the last 5 years, 70%. And over the last decade, 166%. Over the last 40 years, the S&P 500's annual average return is 11.6%, which you can make a little bit less if you factor in inflation. What's important to note is that when people say the S&P 500 goes up 10% per year, they mean on average. The average annual return is around 10%. Now that you've mellowed out a little bit, smash that follow.